If you wanna go downtown, everybody, when you know who I am, if you lose your one, then I'm there. What is up, y'all? How is everybody doing now? Shut up, Jake. What is up, y'all? Good afternoon. What is up? It's 4:54 p.m. Friday, August the 1st, 2025. Boom! Booyah! But I hope everybody is staying safe this afternoon, this evening. I hope everyone is okay. It's by the way, it's FAFO Friday. Sorry, I didn't do an FAFO Friday stream. Um, been busy with stuff, and I hope everyone is staying safe this afternoon, this evening. On this great and fabulous Friday. I want to say that we made it. We made it through another week, and we made it through my 32nd year on the road. The next thing is we are on the road to 10 years. Booyah! What that means is July the 12th, 2026 is my 10 years on YouTube, on our 10th year. And you know, I'm always going to say this: let go, let God, because we don't know what God's plan is for you or for us. We don't know what God's plan is because the only person that knows the plan is God. The only person that knows the plan is God. And love is with a butterkin. The only person that knows what God's plan is God. Yeah. Yeah, I want to say thank you guys, and guys, if you guys want to check out a few of our, um, looking by the way, if anybody that does want to, down, the me. Hey, mama, wanna know that you not is in my What's up, guys? How is everyone doing today? Come in. Hello? Oh, there's something. Hey, hold on. There's something that level that letter in there. That yeah, Um, see you tomorrow.
Monday now.
All right.
Okay.
Did you clock out?
I don't think I got to right now. I don't think I did all my hours. It finna rain.
All right. Yeah, I heard that. I'm coming to lock the door.
Oh no, they want a bottle of water.
There's my water right there. Right there.
Ain't no cold. Hot water.
There's no cold water. Powder in your stand.
He ain't got no cold bottle of water now. Not with my way. I don't think those ain't gonna drink that blue.
All right, here you go. I'm not going up there. I'm going to lock the door. All right, see you guys later. Doesn't even use the first. Back in the gutter. Why is Sorry, guys. Had to go deal with something. What's up? Steffi, what's up? Welcome. What's up, Steffi? How you doing? Sorry about that. Misfit Nation Pod, how you doing? Hey, if you want to come up, Misfit Nation, you can come up, brother. But I'm not on. It's like I'm not on StreamYard. Someone. All right. If anybody that wants to come up, if you want to come up, there you go. It's in the group chat. Hey, Arcane. By the way, Arcane, Chris went crazy on me again. He always goes crazy on me. Yeah, he always goes crazy when he doesn't. If he doesn't go his way, if it doesn't go his way, he always. By the way, if anybody that does, you know, he always. Here's the thing. If you don't respond to him, if you don't respond to him at a normal pace or a normal, not normal, but if you don't, if you don't respond to him, then he goes crazy on people. You know how he gets sometimes, Arcane. If you don't, the thing is, he's over there like he wants it then now. But here's the thing: sometimes I don't even notice when he does stuff. And by the way, I do want to tell people what Chris did. Let me tell you what Chris did against me this week. He used one of my friends. No, Peeps. My friend Peeps. Chris Peeps. Jim's not my friend. Jim was never my friend. He was just having me on because Bobby and them they were friends. So by the way, if anybody that does want to support this channel, that's what he did to me. He uses everybody. Chris Peeps uses everybody to get what he wants, and then throws us out when we can't do it anymore to help him. So sometimes I can't answer messages because number one, I'm busy. I have a life outside of YouTube. I have a life outside of this shit. Yeah. And he wants to act like, oh, I did stuff wrong. I'm like, the only thing that I did wrong is believing in you. I always, I've always had his back. I was the one that was having to help him. Peeps made a mistake. Peeps, here's the thing, and there's a long time that I've not even want to say anything about Chris because I didn't want no drama. But it needs to be said when you're just using people to get what you want, and then when you don't get what you want, you start saying that you're gonna dox me, you're gonna say stuff about my family. You're gonna say, you know what? The thing is, Chris, my sister-in-law didn't even know who you were, and she told me to block you because of stuff that you were saying. I told her what you were saying, and she said block Chris Peeps in 2020. When I blocked Chris the first time, because my sister-in-law was like saying this guy was trying to do. Because here's the thing: number one, I didn't know anything. I was kept out of the loop because that's what I wanted to be kept out of the loop because I didn't want nothing to know what's going on. But the problem is for me is some people are you want to act like you want to act like I made a mistake. I made some mistakes in my life. I'm not ashamed of what I made. And you want to say that I'm not a I'm not this I'm a good person. You don't see half the things that I do. Number one, I've done it before. Let me tell you something. CarMax or Car, I know that's a fake CarMax in the chat, but you know what? If by the way, if anybody that does want to support this channel, support me, support what I do, you don't have to. You know what? I have a couple pay sites that can help. Calm down, Jake. You're yelling at a moron that doesn't know an elbow from an elbow. I was here first. This is my piece of ground. You know, you want to help? Here's my fourth wall right there. And guys, if anybody that does want to do fourth wall, you know, start the machine. I was doing it, by the way, Carmex, I was doing it before you. By the way, if anybody that does want to, by the way, if anybody that does want to check out fourth wall, there's that right there. I am here. I'm here. I'm not here to compete. I'm here to do my own thing. I am. I'm not trying to like start anything. By the way, I actually am doing a thing with Mr. Beast. The Team Water. By the way, you know. By the way, Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to do a stream today. I just came on to do a little stream to help with my numbers. And you're trying to start some shit with me because you're. By the way, fourth all. By the way, if anybody that does want by the way, if anybody that does want to support the channel, support is really good. I'm not even like, and by the way, to the people that don't understand that I do a show every day, and these morons that they I am who I am. I have never said I was perfect. I said I know I made some mistakes in my life. I know that. Yes, I made some mistakes. Yes, I did some things that I'm not proud of. I've made some mistakes in my life that I'm do regret doing. I made some mistakes. By the way, if anybody that does want to check out, if anybody that does want to get something off my wish list, there you go. And by the way, I will have an air fryer tomorrow because of Abby, because I'm a big supporter of mine. Abby is a big supporter of my channel. Um, Abby's a big supporter of my channel. That is has been supporting this channel. Ah, yeah, I did make some mistakes in my life. You know, I've made some mistakes. I know that I've made some mistakes. There are some things that I did in my past, and by the way, I'm on the road to 10 years. 10 years on this platform, 10 years of doing what I do every day. And, the regrets that I have is I regret that I didn't spend time with my dad when he was going, when that is something that I'm not trying to be some bullshitter. I love what I do every day. I love what I do every day. And there's people out there that I love what I do every flipping day. There's people out there that don't know. Let me tell you something. Arcane and I have been friends for a long time. I met Arcane in 2017 through Chris. Arcane and I have been friends for holy shit 8 years, 7 8 years. And Arcane's the only. Let me tell you something. Arcane did something. Arcane is one of the reasons why a lot of people, you know, Arcane was the one that took initiative in 2017 to build the EFED. Then he threw it when he's done. Yeah. And by the way, CP is Chris Peeps. You're 100% right about CP. He uses everyone and throws it away when he can't get anything else from you. I'm being honest with this, and then when you try to fight him on stuff, he decides, oh, let's bring the family in. You know what, Chris? What about all the things that you have said? You have dangled the carrot of the show between. Here's the thing: the only reason why you're trying to talk to me and to Ed and all that is because your show. You need me on your show, but the thing is, you have said this for 3 years, 2 to 3 years. You said, "Oh, I got a new show coming. I got a new show coming." When it's where? When is it coming on, Chris? When the fuck is the show coming? Are you are you trying to do? You said you had a friend at the Howard Stern show to find out it was Ralph Sosella or Ralph. Yeah, I'm saying the truth about it, but he doesn't want it. Nobody. Here's the thing, Chris. Chris, where are you now? You're sitting there blaming everybody about your show not being part. You're blaming everybody. When the you got to realize you got to realize that. By the way, did you see the new by the way, I saw a little bit of the new episode, the new series of King of the Hill. Sorry, guys. So he's cooked. Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, I'm trying to get other people do other stuff." Listen, I had Tony Reali from ESPN on my show. And here's the thing: you wouldn't get Tony React. He wanted me to get him. Here's the thing: I was talking behind the scenes to Tony. I wasn't. No one knew I was going to get Tony Reali on this show because I've been talking to him backstage. I was talking backstage to him about stuff. Yeah, yeah. I was talking backstage. No one knew I was going to have Tony Reali on my show because I wasn't trying to talk to him about doing the show in public. He's over there like trying to get guests, but the thing is, he's burned every bridge he's gotten. I've had better people on my show than he did, and I'm proud of what I've done. I'm proud of the stuff that I accomplished in my life. Or so it. Here's the thing: I'll be honest with you. It was a little bit better than what I thought it was going to be because we lost Dale Gribble and now we lost John Redcorn. Dale Gribble was part of that show, but I want to talk. I'm sorry if I'm talking out my ass about stuff. I just think that people forget. I think that people do forget that we're not a so I sorry I'm right now I'm on a little bit of a tear right now because of this little problem I've been having with Chris. Chris Peeps thought he was trying to save everything by trying to come on and do shows with me, but we're not friends. Chris and I are not friends. Chris just uses people. Chris just uses people for content, like what Howard did back in the 2000s or the 1990s. And then when he gets done, we get thrown the. Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much. Sorry if I'm a little not tired, but it's hot. Come on, Tony Reali. Um, yeah, and I didn't even have to pay my gas. But I want to say thank you to anybody that I've had. You know, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you, guys. I'm not gonna send you guys anyone on YouTube, but I'm gonna find somebody here on over on Rumble. Jimmy Doors Live, great. I'm gonna find somebody over here. Hold on, guys. I am. So this. Yeah, miss you too. All right, love you, brother. Hope that everybody is staying safe. When I, I'm just tired of Chris like trying to use me for content. Chris Peeps uses everybody for flipping content. We're gonna go over and see. I'm gonna let's see if All right, we're going over to see over on Rumble. We're going to see Midnight in the Mountains. Hope you guys are enjoying the rest of your day, rest of your week, the rest of your month, and I'll see ya when I see ya. Bye.